Hello and welcome everyone to Grab Guidance official YouTube channel. So today we are back with our GG online class as we keep on conducting these session for our students community, right? Those who wanna really wanna learn something, those who really wanna grab some new inputs from Grab Guidance, and we are there for them to help to get some great knowledge on everything, right? So that's how we always try to bring up some innovative topic with different topics so that we can be very much useful and very much helpful to you guys, right? So that you can learn a lot of things from the experts which we have on our platform on Grab Guidance portal. So every time we really enjoy a session with you guys, you keep suggesting a lot of topics as well. So this time we are back with another topic, very amazing topic, which is starting up in career, right? So I'll give a brief about that, but prior to that, I just want to introduce Grab Guidance to you all, that you should be aware that what Grab Guidance basically is. Though a lot of our users have attended the session, so they know it, but those who are new to these GG online class, so for them, I'll just give a brief that what Grab Guidance basically is. So I'll share my screen. Yeah. So, Subhrata sir, is my screen is visible?
Yes, it is.
Great, thank you. So, guys, this is the Grab Guidance platform, right? It's a home page of Grab Guidance where you can see Grab Guidance logo and the tagline "Confusion to Conclusion." So, any confusion you have, we have the conclusion for that confusion of yours, right? So, this is a very user-friendly portal we have designed so that any user coming to this portal will see this platform, will see this home page, and can easily access to whatever the query they have, whatever the requirement they have, right? So it's very easy to understand portal that we have a lot of live courses on this platform. We have some certain live packages, academic counseling, career counseling packages, job advice packages for B2B institutes, schools and colleges, and for corporate we also work. Knowledge center we have, you can see live webinars, on live sessions. Then we have some certain study material as well for NCRT books, NCRT exemplars, right? Plus we have certain blogs on our portal as well, so you can always visit and see those blogs. So moving forward, what basically Grab Guidance is, so it's a portal designed especially for online learning, right? Or you can say it's a marketplace of experts for students and professionals for live one-on-one session on academic as well as career guidance, right? So here you get an instant online session and classes from top experts from Pan India, right? So you can see that we have 165 plus experts, which are best in their class. Plus, we do provide a short session of 20 minutes as well, so that you can raise a one doubt or two doubt as well in as low as price of rupees 125, right? So these are the major things which we have. Plus, we have live courses. We work with B2B institutes, then live packages, as I told you earlier. So these things are there with us, right? And the major USP of Grab Guidance is we have experienced and qualified experts of your own choice, right? So you have a choice to select your experts, those who are very much experienced and very much qualified. Plus, we provide a comprehensive solution for online learning, which means we provide an end-to-end solution for online learning. If you are a user coming with any query on this portal, you will come to this portal. You will find an expert. You will search for an expert. You will select your own expert. You will book a session with them according to your own time, right? Plus, you will take a session, live session on this portal. So everything is available on this portal. You don't have to switch to some other portal to take sessions or to conduct some other things, right? We have everything on this portal. It's a one-stop solution. Then we provide a quick guidance through small session, which is 20-minute session as well, which I told you earlier that you can book a 20-minute session with coming with the one queries as well, right? So these are some I can say tutorials or feedback from our users as well who have taken session with us. You can go and check out the feedbacks. Plus, these are some certain areas where we especially work on and we focus on. We are mainly targeting from school till state grade, eighth grade onwards, and even we also work with management students. So management courses we provide, we focus on management students, right? As well as we also provide career guidance like job selection, course selection, college selection, then digital marketing, study abroad. So these are the various fields where we have our focus, we are inclined towards, and we are best in these fields, right? So on this portal, how things work, being a user, you can click on find an expert. You can see whichever stream you are going with. Suppose I'll choose MBA, and in MBA, I just want to understand about entrepreneurship, right? I want to understand that how things work. I want to be an entrepreneur, so with whom I can take a guidance. So I can select an entrepreneurship, right? Here, we'll get all the experts who are specialized in providing guidance on entrepreneurship. These are the list of an experts. So we have around 23 experts, and these are top 5 experts we have, right? So you can see the profile of an experts, right? And you can book a session with them. Plus, you can take a live session with them. So suppose I select PK Rajput. So you can see he has a 39 years of experience. He's MBA in marketing. These are his expert areas, right? So he's a vice president, senior vice president, and vertical head. So these are the experience which you can see in the profile of an expert, right? Plus their education qualification. And after that, you'll see that, yeah, this expert is a perfect fit for me. I can book a session with them. You can see the availability. You can book a session with them and can take a session online, one-on-one session with these guys, right? So that's how Grab Guidance Portal work. So everything is available for any query you have related to any stream, any subject. Everything is on this portal, right? You can come and book a session with expert of your own choice and can get your query resolved, right? So that's how we have built this portal, right? So this is a bit about Grab Guidance, and yeah. So I'll just move my screen. Yeah, stop sharing. So yeah, this is a bit about Grab Guidance, and now moving forward with the GG Online class. So GG Online class is something which we have designed for our student community, as I told you, right? So we keep on conducting these session month on month, right? With the experts, with the best experts we have. So today we have come up with the topic which I told you, that how to build your career, right? So it's a topic which is very unique and which is I'll say very much required in today's era, right? How? Because with with increase in education study, there are vast education experience people have. But there are a lot of I can say lot of things in the market to learn, right? New things. So that's why how to start with your career is very much important, right? So for that, the topic is starting up in career. We have Dr. Subrata Chattopadhyay with us, right? So he'll be taking this session forward with this amazing topic, and he already been taking session with us on this Grab Guidance portal. He has already taken some GG classes as well. So Dr. Chattopadhyay, he himself is a MSc, MBA, PhD from IIT ISM Dhanbad. So he's one of the very experienced expert we have. So yeah, he'll be taking over this topic and he'll be giving a good insights on this topic. So over to you, Dr. Subrata.
Yeah, thank you so much. And, greetings. When I get an opportunity or grab guidance, I grab it with my two hands. That's the way it has been. In fact, today I had another meeting, which I actually cancelled so that I can take my session well. So coming to the session straight away, right? The topic is that how do you build your career and how do you choose your career? So, two things. First of all, is that one has to understand that what do you want to do in life? Do you want to work for someone or do you want that someone will work for you? And what are the career vistas that you would go for? So, when does the thought of building a career start? Because if you see with most of us, you will see that when we were kids, we had different ambition. We wanted to be, some of us wanted to be pilots, some of us wanted to join in army, right? Some of us wanted to be doctors. So basically, it was all because of the exposure and the experience and what we had witnessed that actually shaped our dreams. But over the period when we go to school, then we study different subjects, and our ambitions also change with time. So it is not that we have one particular goal or one particular ambition or one particular destination in life, but then it keeps on changing. Even small incidents are enough, and there can be numerous stories wherein small incidents have influenced people to take up a particular career choice. But then when you take a particular career choice, maybe you decide from your uh, middle school to high school, from that time onwards, you know actually you take baby steps towards making your career. At the same time, one has to understand that there are different types of people in life. So some of us, we have different choices before us. And from that basket of choices, we think of choosing one as our career. Now, how do you decide that which one would be your preferred career choice? And at the same time, we are actually again transitioning back from a virtual world to a real world. So, in the last 2 years also, newer career avenues has come up, and today we see there are different new areas like AI, AR, VR, okay, robotics. So all these coming up, which was not there at some point of time. Now, if you go a few generations back, or even for my generation, when I was in school, right? Let me tell you, I had my first exposure to computers when I was in class 10. Okay, so in that point of time, there were no mobile phones, only landlines, and that too, landlines were very costly, and you got the landline connection, after several months of wait. Now, those things cannot be thought of. So, what I'm trying to say is that as there is transformation in the society, as technology transformation takes place, right, one needs to be updated, abreast with the changes. But how do you make your career choice? Today, see, one point of time when we had taken our career choices, most of us, either wanted to be doctors or engineers in life. So gone are those days. Today, the students have multiple choices in their careers, and there is plethora of opportunity with numerous platforms. In fact, even Grab Guidance is one of the platforms wherein you can avail the knowledge in different areas, in different dimensions. Okay, you want to learn a new skill, you are most welcome. So there is a saying that a skilled soldier never gets killed. So if you have three things, one is the knowledge, second is the skills, and the third, the abilities, then you will prosper in whatever career that you want to take. So you'll find that people are scared of few subjects in their school life. They don't want to venture into those areas. The reason being that they were not exposed to the right kind of environment, and they did not get the proper guidance, and that's why they are scared of those subjects. It's not that if they had got the right opportunity, if we could go back to the past timeline and could guide them in a different way, probably their career choices would have been different. So knowledge, skills, and abilities are very important. And another important thing is that when we think about choosing a particular career and starting up in your life, starting up in your career, it doesn't mean that you will have the same career and growth path throughout your life. I know of numerous people who had started their career with one particular career option, but as time moved on, because of different opportunities, because of their passion, their dedication, their commitment, their grit, and holding on to their ambition, they have actually prospered in life. Failures will be there in life. Now, many of us, we get too carried away by the failures that we face in life. And that actually hinders us from taking the right career path. Many of us may be fortunate enough to have a career mentor who would actually shape your destination. There may be role models who would actually shape up your career. So, starting from your parents to your teachers, and maybe, in different parts of life, you may be having different mentors who would actually help shaping your career. So, there are, at this point of time in 2022 that we are in, we have 70% of the students as youth, and it means that we have a sizable number of students, sizable number of youth population who are on the verge of making their careers. But then an informed career choice would be important. Now, when you make your career choice, right, it would always be advisable that you listen to different people, their opinions, their suggestions, and you do a proper analysis of what different people say, and not do as people say, but do as you think is best for you to do. Now, when we talk about career, right, let me tell you this also. There was one point of time when people used to work for one organization for a lifetime. Now things have changed. If you are talking about the corporates even, right, the corporates do not actually employ you in the right sense of the word, if I may say that, but they employ your expertise, your knowledge, your skills, your abilities. And if you continue to groom yourself, to develop yourself, and be abreast with the latest developments that are there, whatever profession that you choose. Maybe you choose to be a doctor. So it doesn't mean that you have completed maybe your MBBS and then you went for your MS and MD. Doesn't mean that it is the end of life. So what you need to do is you need to constantly upgrade yourself, update yourself, because what is happening is that the times are changing fast. So we are in a dynamic world wherein transitions and transformations are taking place very, very fast. And if we lose track and are not at par, synchronize ourselves with the changes, the chances are high that we would miss the bus. So when it comes to career again, many people do think that there is competition in career. So when you are competing with someone, you are actually putting yourself in competition, or you are measuring yourself, right, in someone else's yardstick. What I would suggest is, please do just the reverse. You compete with yourself. Set your own goals and set achievable goals. So goals which are measurable, which are achievable, and have a particular timeline. So if you set your own timeline and your goals, it will make you a lot more disciplined in life. And when you achieve the different parts of the goals, that will result in progress in your life. So small successes will actually lead you to the mega goal that you aspire to be. There may be a lot of failures. In fact, I have a particular video out here. Can we play the video, please? So this video is actually about the different failures. Indian famous
सुपरस्टार बनने के सपने लिए जब वो पहली बार मुंबई आए थे, तब उन्होंने कई रातें बेंच पे सोकर गुजारी। साल 2000 में वो बैंकक्रप्ट हो चुके थे। ना मूवीज थी, ना कंपनी, ना पैसा। परिवार की गरीबी के कारण वो बचपन में न्यूज़पेपर्स बेचते थे। सिर्फ एक रैंक पीछे होने की वजह से उनका इंडियन एयरफोर्स में पायलट बनने का सपना अधूरा रह गया। फिर भी उन्होंने हार नहीं मानी। अपने एक्टर बनने के सपने को पूरा करने के लिए उन्होंने अपनी नौकरी छोड़ दी और दिल्ली आ गए, लेकिन पैसों की कमी के कारण उन्हें वहां वॉचमैन की नौकरी करनी पड़ी। डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस की शिकार उनके अल्कोहलिक और ड्रग एडिक्ट पति ने उन्हें और उनके दोनों बच्चों को छोड़ दिया। ऐसे मुश्किल हालातों में उन्होंने घर से स्नैक्स बेचकर अपना गुजारा किया। उन्होंने ठेले पर और कैंटीन्स में भी काम किया। अपने हिंदी मीडियम स्कूल में वो टॉपर थे, पर ग्रेजुएशन के दौरान उन्हें इंग्लिश बोलने और लिखने में परेशानी होती थी। इसलिए उन्होंने अपने कॉलेज की पढ़ाई अधूरी ही छोड़ दी और अपना स्टार्टअप शुरू किया। बदकिस्मती से उनका बिजनेस चला नहीं और 2005 में वो बैंकक्रप्ट हो गए। हालत इतनी खराब थी कि उनके पास खाने के लिए भी पैसे नहीं थे। वो बहुत छोटे थे जब उनकी आंखों के सामने उनके परिवार वालों की हत्या कर दी गई। वो बेघर हो गए थे। ऐसे हालातों में उन्होंने चोरी करना शुरू कर दिया था। उनका बचपन काफी कठिनाइयों भरा था। परिवार की आर्थिक स्थिति खराब होने के कारण वो 16 साल की उम्र में ब्यूटी प्रोडक्ट्स बेचती थी। वो मुंबई आई एक्ट्रेस बनने के लिए, लेकिन अपने खर्चे चलाने के लिए उन्हें मैकडॉनल्ड्स में वेट्रेस की जॉब करनी पड़ी। दलित परिवार से होने के कारण वो अनटचेबिलिटी एंड डिस्क्रिमिनेशन जैसे सोशल क्राइम्स के शिकार थे। उन्हें स्कूल में क्लास के बाहर बैठना पड़ता था। टीचर्स उनकी कॉपी तक नहीं छूते थे। ये एक कमरे के फ्लैट में रहते थे। बचपन से ही क्रिकेटर बनने का सपना था, लेकिन गरीबी हमेशा आड़े आई। 17 साल की उम्र में अपनी मां को खोने के बाद सब कुछ छोड़ने का फैसला कर लिया था, लेकिन उनकी मां की आखिरी इच्छा थी कि उनका बेटा इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम का हिस्सा बने। वो अपने करियर के पीक पर थे जब एक एक्सीडेंट में उनके पैर में गोली लग गई, जिसने उन्हें ऑलमोस्ट पैरालाइज कर दिया था। इस इंसिडेंट के बाद वो 2 साल तक व्हीलचेयर पर थे।
Can you stop the video, please? Okay. So basically, in the video, you have seen that all these people, today we know them by they are famous. They have earned a lot of name, fame, and repute. But there was a lot of struggle behind it. So the story of their struggle was not understood before they became successful in life. Many of us succumb to the failures and we divert and think that mere se nahi hoga. Believe you me, all of us do have the potential, the willpower, right? And all of us, if we believe in ourselves, if we believe that I am the best and the best will happen to me, and so whatever I said just now, I am the best and the best will happen to me and I can do it. This is one of the statements by our late President APJ Abdul Kalam. So each one of us do have the potential to shape up our career. Unfortunately, in our Indian context, still now we have a traditional belief that if you are going to start up in your career, right, people think that they should actually work in some organization. Never do say that I want a job, but think that you want to build a career. There are many organizations wherein you will see that there may be high attrition rate, especially in financial services industries. But what I do say is that even if in an organization there is one employee who is working and working successfully, why can't you also survive and prosper in that organization? Successful are those who strive and stay on. Failures are those who move away from the battle and think that they cannot compete. So compete with yourself and set your own standards. You are the maker of your own destiny, and you can reach the pinnacle. Our present Prime Minister used to sell tea, as we all know. And from there, Today, he is the Prime Minister of India. There are numerous such examples. Each one of us who are successful in life to different extents have had bad times, have had miserable failures, have suffered different losses, but there are golden times. Every cloud has a silver lining, as they say. So, God gives every bird his daily worm. But you need to understand that which is the right opportunity for you. And you need to grab on the opportunity. So as I was telling that even today in India, if you are thinking about starting up as a startup, that is considered to be, as the last choice, or it is discriminated against. But believe you me, if you are thinking about starting up your own organization, you are doing a great amount of work for the society. Why? Because when you are working in someone's organization, they are supporting your livelihood. But if you have a small organization with 10 employees, considering that there are 3 people in each one's house, you are actually supporting 30 lives. Which one is better? So I always tell a small story which I want to share over here as well, which is that a person had 2 daughters, and the elder daughter was married to someone who was working in an organization. And the younger daughter had an affair with a person. And, after several years, then they decided that, they had to inform their family that they want to go ahead and marry. Now, this, friend of the younger daughter was not working in some organization, but was running an organization. So he was an entrepreneur. And when the younger daughter went and told this to the parents were furious, especially the father. The father said, "Oh my God, how can I get my daughter married to someone who doesn't have any security in life? He doesn't have, a solid career. Today he's running a business. Tomorrow, if his business is not there, what will happen to you?" So there were different constraints, different hurdles which were there. But after a lot of coaxing and cajoling and explaining, the younger daughter managed to convince the parents. And then his father said that, "Okay, you do something. Ask him to, come to our house one day." And on that particular day, the younger daughter with her father was waiting in the balcony, and there was a limousine which was approaching their house. And what happened is that limousine stopped in front of the house, and to their utter surprise, a man came out from the door and went the other way to open the door of another person. And they all knew and recognized and were very surprised that who was this person. Incidentally, this person was the husband of the elder daughter. And the man who came out from the car was none other than the owner of the company in which the elder daughter's husband was working. So he was a manager, and the younger daughter's would-be husband was the owner of the organization. So despite name, fame, and own credibility, yet we have some sort of an apathy towards making something on our own. And we think also there is a mindset that we will be working in some organization and then only we will start up. But the truth is, say for example, you are having a startup which is into organic farming, and you do your studies and you get a job in a bank as frontline sales. You thought that you would gain some experience, work experience, and then you will be starting your business after a few years. Now you tell me, after maybe 5 years down the line, the experience that you will be having, would that count in your business? Because your business and the work that you are doing, if that is not in the same sector or in the same line, then that experience is futile. So just summing up, before taking few questions, if there are some questions, my suggestion to all of you is that please accept failures in your stride and move ahead in life. Set your own goals, set your own success story, build your own life, build your own career, and don't be afraid of the setbacks in life. You can have a setback, but you can always bounce back. There are numerous examples of people who have had career setbacks, but they have actually risen to the top position in life. And believe in yourself that you can do. You have the ability and you will be doing. Each one of us has the potential to build a strong career in whatever area that you want to. But please do understand, I always say that make your passion your profession. So fuel your passion and always think out of the box. Don't be confined to the four walls of a matchstick. So I say that this is a matchbox syndrome. You see, the matchsticks in a matchbox, as long as they are inside the matchbox, they don't ignite, and they don't ignite of themselves. But when the matchstick is taken out of the matchbox, so someone has to take the matchstick in you and ignite yourself. And they will be your role models, your mentors, whom you would follow. Or maybe the incidents and experiences for which you take a particular career choice. And when you go out of the box and think out of the box and move beyond your traditional and conventional boundaries, and also take care that you upgrade yourself in life and be abreast with the latest developments, then you will be successful in whatever career that you choose. Think long term, have a vision in life and mission, and always think about the big picture, and always do think that if so many people who has suffered so many failures and untoward situations, and they could succeed, and they being the same human beings as you are, why can't you also be successful in whatever your career choices are? With that, I would like to end my session. And if there are any questions from anyone, we can take up those questions. Sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. It's an amazing session you have taken. A lot of things you have conveyed, and a lot of things we have understood and we have learned from you. So yeah, we have some questions, right? So we'll take one by one, right? First question we have: can you give any specific suggestions for students who are in their early career stage, as in 11, 12 students? Anything that they should always follow in order to have a successful career?
Okay, I've already said that students who are in class 11 and 12, it's a very important phase in your life. So don't think, as I said, that when we were kids, we had limited career options and choices. Today, you have plethora of options. So whatever is your hobby, your passion, whatever you feel good, and whatever you think that you enjoy being immersed with, take that as your career option. But then be focused, be dedicated, be committed, and don't divert, from one thing to the other. Believe you me, you can be a musician, you can be a dancer, you can be a dramatist, you can be a sportsman. Success can come at every career of life. But then, please do understand that if you aim the sky, then you may reach the top of a palm tree. But if you aim the top of a palm tree, maybe your destination would be maybe the top floor of a building, of a two-story building. So aim high. The higher you aim, and with your focus and dedication, you will be able to reach your career goal for sure. Yeah.
Great. Moving towards our next question, we have from Sam. Could you throw light on how we can stick to our career goals and when to change them if it's not working?
Yeah. First of all, you need to analyze, your career goals, and secondly, why it is not working. The first thing that I would say, that you are responsible for your career goal which is not working. So had you been passionate and committed towards making your career goal work your own way, you would not have to change. Now that you are thinking about your new career goal, maybe, right? Please again, work hard so that you can actually make it a success. And don't just change like that. These days I see a lot of impatience in youngsters. So have a bit of consistency in life and stick on. See, every day may not be a good day for you, and every day will not be a bad day also for you. But it is you who can turn every bad day into a good day. The option is yours.
Great, great. Yeah. So before moving to our next question, I'll just like to inform everyone that I've shared a feedback form link of the session in the comment section, right? So we request everyone to please fill that feedback form so that we can work on our sessions as well, right? So yeah, sir. Next question we have: as the world is moving towards work from home model, how can someone who are at an early career stage get the best advantage of this model?
Okay, so let me tell you that on 16th of March 2022 that we are in, we are not actually embracing the work from home model, but then we are slowly moving back to the previous option. Now, having said that, there are, what people have discovered is that there may be, certain sectors or certain careers wherein there can be a permanent work from home. For example, online sessions, will be there to stay. Conferences may be online, but then also some of the jobs like in IT services, there would be permanent work from home. Some of my students, are doing permanent work from home in IT recruitment, right? Handling, US, UK, and European markets, US and European markets. But then don't think that you will be working from home. Be prepared for both the models. Okay. So if you are in your early career stage, right, work is work. Working from home is much more challenging than working from office, because you have to balance and toggle between your professional and personal life.
True.
Working from office is much more easier and conventional. And also the hours of work from home, being globalized, as most corporates are these days, are odd hours. So you know be prepared for both the models. Don't think that you will be only shaping up for a work from home, but please prepare yourself so that you can adjust and accommodate to all formats. That's my humble suggestion.
Right. Adding to it, sir, I believe I was studying somewhere, so there I have read it. Okay, this work from home culture has also helped a lot of people as well, right? How? Because a lot of students or a lot of employees, those who have been working from home continuously, they have upgraded or upskilled themselves by doing some sort of courses, by
Absolutely.
doing some freelancing businesses, right? So they have came up with some ideas as well, so that they can work on
Correct.
their own business model, and parallelly they worked on it. As you have seen in Shark Tank, also the very famous show which is running earlier. So there are a lot of entrepreneurs over there who have built up their startup in this previous 2 years, right? By parallelly working with the companies and work from home culture, so they have those ideas in their mind, so they have worked on that, right? Plus they have upscale upgraded themselves, they worked on the solutions, then they bought up this thing. So parallelly you can work on both things, that I've
Absolutely.
studied, and that's a very good thing as well.
So, flexibility and adaptability has increased a lot. And in the last 2 years, we have seen a lot of startups coming up, a lot of business ideas coming up, especially in the, e-commerce and virtual space,
Right,
right?
right.
But then the most important thing, what I would suggest for anyone who is wanting to make an early career in these times is, please work on something which is sustainable.
True.
That's very important.
Yeah. So the last question we have is from Sam again. Sir, can you also share some skills that the commerce student should possess?
Okay, so if you are a student of commerce, your logical and analytical skills, your quantitative skills should be important, because you will be dealing with numbers, and you will have to explain, the different, financial aspects. So you may be going for, doing your MBA, or cost accountancy or chartered accountancy, right? Or maybe a CFA. So there are different areas that you can think of. But then, um, two things which are very important. One is that you have to have a very clear line of thought, and you have to be very analytical. So these are things which are very important. Try to analyze situations from all perspectives, right? And if there are quantitative aspects, do a pessimistic, optimistic, and middle of the path analysis, so as to explain the particular situation.
Great. So yeah, that's all. That's the question for the day, sir. So
Okay.
thank you so much for the amazing,
Yeah, same here.
amazing session, and amazingly have answered all the queries of our users. And we are very great that all of you have participated very actively in this session. Right, a lot of good questions we had today. So yeah, it's an amazing
Right.
session we had, and it's an amazing topic we had, sir. And the video which you have shared, very motivational video. A lot of life story we got heard in this, and yeah, a lot of inputs you have given. Those are very much amazing and very much relatable with real life as well. That one should be totally focused and very much clear to become an entrepreneur, to work on their own ideas, right? To aim big, to have some goal set for their life. So yeah, it's an amazing things which we have understood. Me as well. Apart from it, all our users who have been in the session. So thank you so much, sir. It's an amazing session we had,
Thank you so much.
and yeah, great. And apart from it, I hope everyone has filled the feedback form as well. So, and moving forward, if any query you have further, or you want to talk about your career, life, how you want to grow in life, so Dr. Subrata Chattopadhyay is always on our Grab Guidance portal. His profile is mentioned there. You can always visit his profile. I'll be sharing the profile link in the comment section, right? So you can visit his profile and can book a session with him, and can always communicate with him, have a discussion with him. So his profile link I've shared in the comment section. You can use this link to connect with Dr. Subrata. So yeah, and thank you, thanks a lot, each one of you, Dr. Subrata, plus all the users for the session. We have an amazing session today, and please keep sharing some other ideas as well on which topic we should conduct a session. So we'll be preparing
Sure.
on those topics, and we'll be coming up with those sessions in our next GG class. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day, and it's an amazing session. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.